What are the best Christmas movies ever made? Is it It's a Wonderful Life, Home Alone, Miracle on 34th Street, or modern gems like Jingle All the Way, Love Actually, The Holiday, or Die Hard? It's not Christmas until you see Hans Gruber falling out of Nakatomi Plaza. Just saying. Why do we like Christmas movies? Because they offer nostalgia, comfort, predictability, and a sense of togetherness. And we're going to have a look into as to why we keep going back to these movies over and over again. Let's get into it. I think it is widely accepted that as soon as December 1st comes around, it is time to break out the classic Christmas movies. Make yourself a cup of tea, grab yourself a biscuit, get ready to sit on the sofa and count down the greatest classic Christmas movies that we keep coming back to time and time again. But what makes these films so timeless? And why do we keep coming back year after year? Let's explore the greatest Christmas movies ever made and the psychology behind why we love them. Let's get into it. Let's start off with the classics, shall we? It's a Wonderful Life was released in 1946. Frank Capra's masterpiece about George Bailey discovering the value of life. Once a box office flop, but now hailed as one of the greatest films ever. Lots of life lessons learned in this one. Miracle on 34th Street. 1947 this film was released. A courtroom drama that asks, is Santa Claus real? Its warmth and sentimentality still resonates today. A Christmas Carol in 1951. Alistair Sim's definitive Scrooge reminds us of redemption and generosity. A film that has been remade countless times over and over again. So my favourite remake of this version is actually the Muppets Christmas Carol with Michael Caine. Really great film. Okay, so we are going to head to the modern classics that have come out. And the first film we're going to take a look at is Home Alone, which was released in 1990, which arguably is one of most people's top 3 Christmas films of all time. It was directed by Chris Columbus. It starred Catherine O'Hara. It was Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, and the other guy. It was essentially a couple of thieves that were coming in to rob the house whilst they're away, and they accidentally forget Kevin, who was left at home. And so Catherine O'Hara's character realizes this while she's on the plane, and then when they arrive at their destination, she travels all the way back to come and get her son. And whilst all that is happening, there is this home invasion going on. And so Kevin, being the mischievous child that he is, defends his home. And so this becomes a big global hit. Next up, we have Elf, which was released in 2003, directed by Jon Favreau. It stars Will Ferrell as Buddy the Elf, who embodies the childlike wonder and joy, and is somebody who is not your traditional elf. He is actually human-sized, regular elf. And so he's always been a bit different among his kind, and he doesn't realize until he finds out that his father is human and decides to travel from the North Pole back down to New York to try and reconnect with his long lost father, played by James Caan. Great story, really simple, and again, a big box office phenomenon film this was. And Jon Favreau also directed Iron Man. So just saying, Elf, Star Wars, Iron Man, you could see it. You could see the path. Next up, Love Actually, which was released in 2003, a multi-story romantic comedy that's endlessly rewatchable, exploring love in all its forms. This was the moment I fell madly in love with Keira Knightley. But the rule of me gets me every single time. This film is directed by Richard Curtis, and he's gone on to direct God knows how many other films, but really, really good story. Another favourite modern classic of mine is Jingle All the Way, an Arnold classic about a young father who had forgotten to buy his son a Christmas present that he really wanted, and on Christmas Eve, on one of the busiest shopping days of the year, sets off on a quest in search of the popular children's toy Turbo Man. With it being all but sold out, the last remaining toy is up for grabs, but Arnold had competition from an unlikely person. But it's heartfelt and gut-wrenching at times, but it's also a story about how far a father would go to provide for his family and his son. Put the cookie down! Classic. Can't go wrong. Next up, my personal favourite, Die Hard. Yes, I know what you're going to say. It's not a Christmas film, but who are we kidding? Come on, it is. It was released in 1989. Bruce Willis says it's not a Christmas film, like I said, but it is. A New York cop who travels to his separated wife's Christmas party in LA gets caught up in a heist at the Nakatomi Plaza. An over-the-top villain played by an amazingly, at the time, was a well-respected theatre actor by the name of, Alan Rickman. Believe it or not, Die Hard was Alan Rickman's first film and has so many great quotes and really embodied the villain character in this film. One of my favourite of Alan Rickman's films. And he was in Harry Potter as well. Just saying. Great quotes like, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. You asked for miracles, I give you the FBI. I mean, come on. That's just great writing right there. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. These films endure because they combine holiday cheer with profound themes of hope, community and morality, as well as the cheesy, timeless one-liners that we can say on repeat and memorable characters that you root for. These films thrive because they are funny, heartwarming, and endlessly quotable and perfect for family traditions. So why do we love Christmas movies? Psychologists explain our obsession. Number one, nostalgia. They reconnect us to our childhood memories and simpler time. Number two, comfort and predictability. We know the endings and that makes us feel safe. Three, togetherness. Watching them becomes a ritual, strengthening family bonds. And number four, maths. Hope. Even cheesy plots remind us the world can be kinder, at least for 2 hours. Christmas movies are less about cinema, more about ritual, tradition, and emotional well-being. From It's a Wonderful Life to Elf, from Miracle on 34th Street to Die Hard, Christmas movies are more than entertainment. They are comfort food for the soul, nostalgia, predictability, and full of hope. That's why we will keep watching them year after year, long after the lights of the tree go out. Do I dare rate these films? No, because they are timeless. Because Christmas movies aren't just films, they are traditions. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what your favourite Christmas film is. Give me your top 10 list of Christmas films to watch, and maybe you're the same opinion as I am. Die Hard is a Christmas film. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you in the next video, and Merry Christmas.